productions. Today we're going to produce the image of my hand on a piece of linen. So here's the linen, and we're going to put our hand here. I added another extra capacitor to my Marx generator, so that means that it generates now 300,000 volts. I still use 2 glass plates. I tried with one just to get more energy out, but that was that doesn't work. But now what we're going to show is that this machine and the Elmos fire is capable of producing an image on linen with organic material, right? This is organic material, which is in itself very strange that it would produce an image of organic material. Normally what you would choose is something that conducts energy. Well, this does conduct energy, and it's going to work because of the skin effect. But that's the theory. We're going to look at how to do this in practice. Let me reset my counter. I'm going to shoot 10,000 pulses into this linen. So this is really raw linen that I bought somewhere. No, we do like the paper. We put it in here and we put our hand on that, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen. So turn on the machine. $20 minutes. Okay. I think it hurts too much. It's worth it. Oh. It's cold. My hand is cold. But I feel everything. Doesn't seem to be a problem. Here's the piece of linen of which we just tried to put the image of my hand on with the Elmos fire. Now we're going to age it. So aging means that the right things happen to the material in such a way that that it will be just like if it were lying there for 50 years or 100 years. Okay, I tried to age my linen or my flax with an iron, but that's not good enough. So now I found out after reading some papers that you really need to age flax at higher temperatures for a long time. So for now it's sitting in there for 175 degrees already 55 minutes, while I already did this before for another hour at 160 degrees, and it gives some result which we will show. The line and laying on the table, and you can see the image, a faint image after 2 hours of aging in the oven. So now we're going to make a scan of it and see what image it will give us. Okay, now we will use GIMP to scan in the linen cloth with the hand image. File create scanner. So we take that from the scanner. This is the scanner, and this is how we do that with custom settings. 600 dpi, a little bit less brightness, so I got more contrasts. Okay, scan. So now it's scanning. Okay, what you see here is how the linen cloth looks with the image imprinted on it. Of course, it's very faint, so also with the Turin shroud, this is also very faint. We will have to enhance certain colors to make sure that we can see what the shading is in this image. So we're going to do that by first decomposing this image. So then it will separate certain channels from other channels, so that the channel where the information is located will be in the S channel, saturation channel. Okay, there you go. So we got the hue, we got the saturation, which is better. You could use the hue, but I think the saturation is a better way of looking at the image. So we use this image here. We remove the other two, delete layer and delete layer. So now we got this image. We will invert that. So this is the information that is in the image, the shading information. Good. What we're going to do now is we're going to enhance a little bit this. There's some curves like this. There is no information in the left here, and in reality this on the right here is the white that surrounds it. So maybe we could also remove that surrounding information like this, and then let me see if we can get some better information out, just like this, I suppose. Yeah, okay, so this looks good. So now we got the grayscaling information from the image that the St. Elmo's fire has imprinted on this piece of linen that was aged 2 hours in the oven at 170 degrees Celsius. Okay, what can we do with this? Of course, there is a lot of noise in here. You can see the noise of the linen, so it's very difficult to make this into a 3D. So we're going to try to remove a little bit of the noise, the background noise from the linen cloth, to see if we can get a better, if we can only extract this shading image. So I take the precision to 16-bit, and then I will scale the image half to 2500 pixels. Okay, so now I got better image quality. I increased the dynamic range in this way, and now we're going to see if we can remove that. So we take a FFT from this, a fast Fourier transformation, maybe we can remove some of those highlights. The highlights are frequencies that come back in my image. So the line, of course, is like a very strong frequency that comes back in my image. So then we go to the tools and we take the filters and we do the inverse again of the FFT. So now we have less problems with this line and background. Okay, very good. So now we have to convert this. We blur this a little bit. Blur, Gaussian blur. Yeah, so then even then you will get less problems with the line and background, and then we scale this again to something in the 500 scale. Okay, so this is the image that we have achieved on the linen cloth. Maybe we can even get some information out here, even better than it already was. Let me see here. Yeah, something like this, you see? So the background, then also remove the background, and we only stay with the image, the grayscale image of the hand, that's as it is imprinted on the linen cloth. Here's the topographical information from the shroud that we made, and we will see that the information comes out of the image, and it can very well be seen at the fingertips because they are very tight against the plate. It maybe the image is a little bit too strong on the creases, but when you look at the Turin shroud itself, you can see that where the gluteus come together, you also have where the crease is a very dark stripe, and the reason is because Elmo's fire, when there is a very big crease, then it will give stronger field lines where the Elmo's fire will concentrate. This will also happen here, but when you're on the fingertips, you really see the fingertips, and then where the finger continues, you see that it's a little bit further away from the plate, so against the plate, further away from the plate. And here you see that on the edges the creasing is maybe a little bit too big, but then you have this palm of the hand which is further away, and that's very well visible in this picture.